That's what I mean.
Anyway, so and they come pick you up at various pickup points in the villages around where I lived. 5:30, 6 in the morning. You start work about 8:30. You stop for a cup of tea, but it's not a cup of tea. Okay. You have your own mug. I had a 1 pint
Like
Navi
a bucket.
mug. Yes, it's a bucket with about 12 sugars.
Okay.
In and
It's not a problem that I can't fix, because I can do it.
Okay, yeah. I'm here with my friend, Paul, and we are in our beautiful town of Melieha.
what a place!
What a place, yeah.
It's kick yourself in the morning because I live here. Beautiful. It really is.
Sometimes when we are depressed, we just looking...
Just have a look over there. Again.
No, from absolutely other part.
And that is why we are not feeling depressed.
How could you? How could you? I mean, look at this. To parody the Blues Brothers, it's 3 in the afternoon, it's November, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Hit it. Yeah. Anyway, Paul is a great guitarist.
Oh,
And you have a collection of guitars.
I do.
Tell me, how many?
I have 15 now.
15?
15 guitars, yeah. I have a Spanish classical guitar. I have 2 6-string acoustic guitars. I have a 12-string acoustic guitar. Then I have a variety of electric guitars, Les Pauls, Fenders. I have a beautiful Flying V that's a copy by Epiphone of Joe Bonamassa's original 1958 Gibson Flying V that money can't buy. His one, not mine. But basically, I've always found that sounds out in this guitar.
Okay. Look, we can talk about it for...
Sorry,
especially with you for ages.
Don't get me started on this because you'll die before I finish.
Okay, so we just finishing our drinks and...
Cheers to everyone.
Yeah, and we will continue from home, from
Absolutely.
our home studio. So,
Studio time.
Yep. Stick around. Okay, so we are in my home studio, at home, and with Paul. And actually, we decided to connect his guitar to my UAD because we also have a... Let me show you. We also have here like an amp, but we will record that directly to the computer, and then we'll try to process it and see what's going on. So, and maybe that will work, right?
Should do.
So, let's get on with it.
I don't need to like it, I don't need to fight it. I just wanna. If you never tried it, don't you try to knock it. I just gotta. So let's get in, we'll take a ride, say a prayer.
Okay, so after what, an hour or two?
Couple of hours.
We recorded that. We recorded through the amp and direct to the computer, and we worked a little bit on the virtual amps and effects, and now I will layer that later. So Paul,
Yeah, man.
that's
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. That's how you do it at home. That you can do it at home.
It da.
What does it mean?
Maltese for at home.
Okay, Mela.
Okay, this is the main project, as you can see here, I have my guitars, and I'll tell you what I have done with the guitars. This is the recording from the interface. This is recording from the amp. First of all, what I did was to quantize them, because I wanted the guitars to be tight together. So that is why I use this great option in Cubase, that you can download, you can upload the file, and then it marks the transients, and then it automatically quantize them. So I quantized both of these tracks. However, then I did some corrections because I didn't like some parts in different places. So that is why I cut here and there some parts that were to sound a bit tighter, better, and the guitars to be on rhythm. So that is why it looks like a little bit like this. Then we have two guitars, and if you look at this, where we have the guitars we have here. Okay, so as you can see, the guitars here are panned left and right. Just listen to them alone. Okay. Okay, so we have two guitars. We have you can listen. However, what I've done is the one guitar is on the left channel. However, the delay is on the right side. Same with the second guitar. It's on the right channel, but the delay for it is on the left. So they are crossed. And also the delays are a little bit different, because if you are looking at the guitars here, so this is one delay and this is the second delay. So you can see they are also slightly different. This is 1/4, this is 1/8. So you can see that they are a little bit different. Now, then Paul guitars are grouped on one group. So I did some tweaking here as well. So there is tape saturation. There is a little bit of EQing. I used Native Instrument SSL EQ for that. A little bit of compression, and the last one is you remember that from my previous videos. This is track spacer from Waves Factory for ducking the guitars a little bit to the kick drum. Also, because we wanted to recreate the sound, well, the benchmark for the guitar sound was obviously the sound that was recorded from the amp, and we wanted to recreate together with Paul the same sort of sound. That is why we used the amp rack from Cubase, and actually we used this one to recreate the same sort of sound and settings on that is from the amp. And if you listen first to the amp and then to the recording that is from the interface, you will hear that they are pretty similar. Okay, this is the amp. Okay, and this is the recording from the interface. So all together they sound really full, really wide, and the sort of like texture and the mix is really nice if you have two different recordings. So listen to them again together. They sound like this. you can hear that they are slightly different. Okay, they are slightly different, but also it gives this sort of like live guitar, live music feeling into the electronic dance track. So that's about it. Remember to subscribe to my channel. There will be more videos, more tests, and more stuff from me. So again, thank you for watching. Remember, subscribe. This is me, Mr. Root. See you again.
Never come too close for us to fall. If we do,